All right, so I've got just have to move away from this for a bit. Okay, so I've got the Savoy cookies. As you can see, I already have started this. As you can see, there's a layer on the bottom. I like to do 2 separate layers, okay? The 2 separate layers means that the bottom layer is simply espresso, coffee or strong coffee, and you're dipping the cookies, dipping them in sugar side up. And then what I do is once that layer is done, I put, give me a second, where did I put it? Ah, yes. I put the topping, which is this beautiful stuff. This is 3 eggs, well beaten, 3/4 cups of white granulated sugar. I do a brick of Philadelphia cream cheese, which is softened. You know, once you beat the eggs and they become fluffy, I add the 3/4 cups of sugar first. You know, blend that all in and then add the Philadelphia cream cheese in portions. Mix that in all together and then swap out the actual blade and then blend in the 1 liter tub of Cool Whip. I like to give it a little bit of flavor. With this one, I've added just a few drops of the coffee flavored Kahlua. You can do anything really. Bailey's, you don't have to do anything at all, but I like to accent that all the way through. Now the reason why I only do 1 layer each in difference of the cookies is because I find that sometimes the alcohol is too powerful for people. The cookies, if they're really new, don't dunk them like I just did because they saturate real fast. What I'm doing here is I'm taking a little longer on the dunking because I've had the cookies for a while. They're not old, but they're not really new either. So that's what I'm doing. I'm layering like that, right? And as I do the layers, this should be a quick process. Usually I use a larger pan and it gets done really quick. Depends on your pan. I have just a square pan. It's like an 8x8. It comes with its own top. And then I stick it in the refrigerator minimum 3 days so that the flavors kind of like blend in. The longer it sits untouched in the refrigerator, the better it's going to taste and melt in your mouth. This dish took 2 of these. These are the cookies. There's 4 sleeves in this bag. This is what they look like. Whoops. And the alcohol that I used in this portion when I split up the coffee, I chose to use the B52, which is the coffee flavor, half coffee, half orange. And I just poured it in to the coffee mixture. See, like that. And that's what I did. Demonstration's a little bit off, but that's okay. I'm not your famous chef. This one's gonna give me one last cookie. Go figure. You're gonna have to open another pack. Just to get a cookie out of it. Oh well, it's okay. These cookies are great even just for dunking in your espresso, cappuccino. See how it's saturated. That was too long. Yeah, that was way too long. That just killed the cookie altogether. Take one cookie out of here. And then, of course, so you're going to get a layer like that. Then you're going to take your spatula, just going to dollop it on top here. Not too much, but enough to cover it where you're not seeing the cookie. I've used amaretto. I've used frangelico. People like to use rum. I'm not a rum person. I find it too strong. I have friends that do not like alcohol. I've made my tiramisu naked without the alcohol, and it's a really nice dessert even for children. With the alcohol, it does not hurt anyone. It doesn't hurt the child if they have it. Spread it nicely, covering the cookies and the top like that. Then I take my cocoa. Now this is a tough one because this is really not a cocoa tosser thingy. This is more a cheese thing. The holes are too big. So technically you don't want to pour too much. You can always wait and not do the top one until you're ready to serve it after 3 days, because the top may cause, when you cover it, I've seen chefs put a toothpick in and then put this, saran wrap on top so that it's not being taken by the saran wrap. And there you have it. And then, of course, the presentation, you're gonna wipe down the sides. Calories are probably high, sugar content is high. But it's a dessert. That's why when you go on Erie Street and you want a piece of tiramisu, it costs you $6 for the piece. You can get it pre-made for the size $10. If you want me to make you one, I can make you one. We can talk price. Or I can show you how to make it. So, like this, and there you have it, homemade tiramisu. This is the knockoff with Philadelphia cream cheese instead of mascarpone, and yes, the eggs are raw. And there's another way to cook those eggs if you wanted to. That's a totally different demonstration, but here you go. Voila. Thanks for joining me. Hope you had a great day. And thanks for the birthday wishes yesterday. It was a wonderful day. Take care.